Did you know there's a place in Asia where the ancient and the modern coexist in perfect harmony? Where majestic mountains meet bustling cities, and where a millennia-old culture is preserved with an unmistakable warmth. Welcome to Vietnam, the most fascinating and unexplored country in Southeast Asia. But why is Vietnam so captivating? What makes this destination so special? And why is it becoming an increasingly desired place for travelers around the world? Today, we will uncover the hidden wonders of this incredible country and show you why it should be at the top of your list of places to explore. Get ready to discover Vietnam filled with mysteries, stories, and adventures you never imagined. Stay with me and experience Vietnam like never before. If you love culture, adventure, and food, this video is for you. And before we begin, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel so you won't miss any of our adventures around the world. Now, take a deep breath and prepare to be transported to the heart of Asia, where everything is possible. Let's start our journey through Vietnam. Vietnam is much more than just a tourist destination. It's a place where the past and present meet in a unique way. Imagine walking through the bustling streets of Hanoi, where the aromas of street food blend with traditional music and the constant hum of traffic, or trekking through the lush rice fields in Sapa, where the echoes of ancient traditions still resonate through the mountains. What sets Vietnam apart is this deep connection with its history, spanning centuries, while simultaneously showcasing an impressive adaptation to modernity. From a country that endured wars and invasions to a nation now boasting remarkable economic growth, Vietnam has managed to preserve its essence while embracing the future. Did you know that Vietnam has over 4,000 years of recorded history? Its legacy includes powerful dynasties, cultural influences from various civilizations, and of course, its battle for independence. But what's truly fascinating is how Vietnamese culture reinvents itself while staying grounded in its roots. Here, even the simplest gesture or ritual holds deep meaning. In every corner, every market, you feel history come alive. The French. Colonial architecture alongside Buddhist temples, Chinese influences, and the strong presence of indigenous culture. Vietnam is a cultural mosaic, blending ancient traditions with a fast-paced rhythm of innovation. And it's this blend that gives Vietnam its unique essence. It's not just a travel destination. It's a transformative experience that connects the past and future in a way you won't find anywhere else in the world. If you're looking for a destination that offers a true journey through time, where every street, every neighborhood, every monument has a story to tell, then Vietnam is without a doubt the perfect place for you. When we talk about Vietnam, the first thing that comes to mind for many is the stunning Ha Long Bay, one of the country's most iconic spots. It looks like it's come straight out of a fairy tale. Imagine sailing through these crystal clear waters surrounded by over 1,600 limestone islands and islets, creating a surreal and unique landscape. Ha Long Bay is not just about beauty, but also mystery. Legend has it that the stones rising from the waters were carved by dragons, creating a hidden paradise in the sea. As you explore this scene, you feel like you're traveling to another world. But Vietnam is not just Ha Long Bay. Heading north, we find Sapa, one of the most breathtaking mountainous regions of the country. Here, fog-covered mountains with lush, terraced rice fields create a landscape that takes your breath away. Sapa is where the colors of nature blend with the vibrant clothing of indigenous peoples like the Hmong and Tay. It's an experience that goes far beyond natural beauty. It's a dive into the traditions of a people who have lived in harmony with the land for centuries. If you love ecotourism and adventure, Sapa offers incredible trails. You can explore rice fields, visit remote villages, and even trek in the mountains. And don't forget the famous Silver Falls, one of the most impressive spots in the region. It doesn't matter if you're an adventurer or a lover of tranquility, Vietnam has something for everyone. From Ha Long Bay to the highest peaks of Sapa, the country offers a variety of unforgettable natural landscapes. What's even more fascinating is how these natural wonders coexist with the daily life of the Vietnamese people, who respect and protect their natural resources with great dedication. If you want to explore Vietnam authentically, the secret is to get lost in these natural wonders. The true magic of Vietnam is not just in its landscapes, but in the unique, connection you establish with nature and with the people who live in harmony with it. If there's anything as fascinating as the landscapes of Vietnam, it's its cuisine. Vietnamese food is a true sensory journey with fresh, aromatic, and vibrant flavors that captivate any palate. From the hustle and bustle of Hanoi streets to the tranquility of the Sapa Mountains, Vietnam offers a feast of unique flavors. Have you ever heard of the famous pho? This noodle soup with a flavorful broth, rice noodles, and thin slices of meat is Vietnam's national dish. But what many don't know is that each region of Vietnam has its unique version of pho, with flavors varying from city to city and even from neighborhood to neighborhood. In Hanoi, for instance, pho is served with a lighter, fresher broth, while in Ho Chi Minh City, you'll find a more robust and rich version. And don't think that pho is just for main meals. In Vietnam, you can enjoy this delicious dish at any time of the day. What about banh mi, a Vietnamese sandwich that blends the traditional French baguette with local ingredients like grilled pork, fresh vegetables, and aromatic herbs? It's the perfect snack for those exploring the streets and wanting a quick yet delicious meal. But the true magic of Vietnamese food lies in its simplicity and the use of fresh ingredients. The seasoning, nothing too heavy. Each dish is balanced with the perfect touch of salty, sweet, sour, and spicy, a signature of Vietnamese cuisine. The Vietnamese have a deep connection to their local ingredients. The streets are filled with markets where you'll find fresh herbs, exotic spices, and organic produce, all used to create dishes with a distinctive flavor. And while pho and banh mi are popular internationally, Vietnam has an abundance of regional dishes, each with its own history and unique ingredients. In Ho Chi Minh City, be sure to try hủ tiếu, a soup with pork and fresh shrimp. While in the central regions, you can savor the intense flavors of bánh xèo, a crispy pancake stuffed with pork, shrimp, and herbs. No matter where you are in Vietnam, food will always be a key part of the experience. And don't forget to savor nem ran, Vietnamese spring rolls, which are an explosion of textures and flavors in every bite. Traveling through Vietnam without exploring its cuisine is missing out on one of the country's greatest treasures. Food is the heart of Vietnamese culture, full of history, flavor, and of course a little spiciness to give that special touch to your journey. Vietnam is not just a place to explore, it's a true journey through time. Its history is marked by immense challenges, but also by an unwavering resilience. From the Vietnamese Empire to the epic battles of the Vietnam War, the country has a rich heritage that has deeply shaped its culture and identity. But the history of Vietnam is also a story of resistance. During the 20th century, the country faced some of the fiercest battles in its history, including the painful Vietnam War, which had a profound impact not only on the region, but on the entire world. The Vietnam War, which lasted nearly 20 years, was a devastating conflict, but also a fight for independence. Today, it's impossible to visit the country without feeling the weight of this history. Museums like the War Remnants Museum in Ho Chi Minh City offer a powerful perspective on the events that defined the future of Vietnam and its people. The Vietnamese people faced an immense struggle to preserve their culture and identity in the face of external forces, and it is this same strength and resilience that you see in the Vietnamese people today. A people who take pride in their history, but who also look toward the future with hope and determination. When you visit Vietnam, you'll see that the country's culture is a harmonious blend of ancient traditions and modern influences. Music, dance, festivals, and even daily life echo a past that has never been forgotten. And even in the most difficult times, art and culture flourished, always keeping the essence of Vietnam alive. Every monument, every street, every temple, and every village carries a story worth telling. As you walk through the ancient gates of a temple or traverse the fields where epic battles took place, you begin to understand the true depth of the Vietnamese soul. And it's not just the military or imperial history that defines Vietnam. The country is also a center of art and philosophy. Buddhism, for example, plays a significant role, with temples and pagodas all over the country, offering a refuge of peace and reflection for all who visit. If you want to truly understand Vietnam, you need to understand the history that shaped it. Not just the battles fought on the front lines, but the internal struggles to preserve a vibrant and rich culture full of wisdom, art, and spirituality. Vietnam is a country of contrasts, but there's one characteristic that permeates all its regions: the genuine hospitality of its people. When you visit Vietnam, you're not just discovering a country, but also being warmly welcomed by its people with open arms. The lifestyle here is simple, but full of human warmth. If there's one thing you'll immediately notice upon arriving in Vietnam, it's the friendliness of the people. Whether in the bustling cities like Hanoi and Ho Chi Minh City, or in the more remote villages of Sapa, the Vietnamese are known for their cordiality and willingness to help. Always with a genuine smile, they do everything to ensure your experience is the best it can be. And the most incredible thing, the generosity is not limited to material things. In Vietnam, warmth is reflected in simple, everyday gestures. When you buy a meal at a street stall, you'll be treated like an old friend, not just a tourist. The true essence of Vietnamese hospitality lies in the little things, like an invitation to share a meal, a smile at every corner, or a simple gesture of friendship that makes you feel at home. The lifestyle in Vietnam is deeply connected to family and community. In rural areas, life revolves around the land and traditions passed down through generations. In the cities, there's a balance between modernity and traditional values, with families maintaining strong bonds and celebrating important events together, such as Tet, the Vietnamese New Year. During festivals and celebrations, you can feel the joy and unity of the Vietnamese people. Tet, for example, is one of the most important celebrations in the country. During this period, families come together to celebrate the new year, offering prayers and thanks to their ancestors, as well as sharing special meals that symbolize good luck and prosperity. But Vietnam isn't just about tradition. Urban life in big cities like Hanoi and Ho Chi Minh City also offers a fast-paced and vibrant energy, where modernity blends seamlessly with daily life. The streets are always alive, with markets, cafes, bars, and restaurants that never stop. In Ho Chi Minh City, for example, you'll see the Vietnamese moving quickly, but always with an inherent calm, as if every step is part of a larger plan. It's a city that breathes innovation, with youth eager for modernity but never forgetting its roots. Although Vietnam is rapidly advancing into the future, hospitality and a lifestyle based on respect, humility, and collectivity remain the fundamental pillars of Vietnamese society. Now that you have a good idea of what Vietnam has to offer, perhaps the question is, how do you plan your trip to this fascinating destination? Don't worry, we'll give you all the tips to ensure your experience is unforgettable and well planned. First, the best time to visit Vietnam depends on the region you're planning to explore. The country stretches from north to south, with very different climates between its regions. In the north, the best time to visit is during autumn and spring, between October and April, when the temperatures are mild and the weather is dry. In the south, the climate is tropical, and you can visit year-round, but avoid the rainy season from May to October. Now, let's talk about transportation. Vietnam has an excellent transportation network, and you can get around the country in various ways. If you're traveling from city to city, the most common options are domestic flights. Tickets are quite affordable, and this can save you time, especially if you're traveling from north to south. Additionally, trains in Vietnam offer a unique experience. Traveling by train between Hanoi and Ho Chi Minh City gives you spectacular views along the way, but it's a long journey, so keep that in mind. For travel within the cities, Vietnam has a very efficient transportation system. You can use motorbike taxis and bicycles to get around more locally, or opt for taxis or ride-sharing apps like Grab, widely used in big cities. A key tip: traffic in the cities can be chaotic, so be prepared for a unique experience. When it comes to accommodation, Vietnam offers a wide range of options for all budgets. From luxurious hotels in Ho Chi Minh City and Hanoi to simpler accommodations in smaller cities or rural areas, there's something for everyone. If you want a more authentic experience, it's worth looking into homestays or even hostels that offer a deeper immersion into the local culture. In terms of communication, Vietnam has a good internet infrastructure, with Wi-Fi available in most hotels, cafes, and restaurants. However, it's worth having a mobile data SIM card to ensure you can communicate and easily access maps while exploring the country. English is not spoken by everyone, especially in rural areas, so having a translation app on your phone can be helpful. Don't forget to take care of your health before traveling. Vietnam has a decent healthcare system, but it's always good to take precautions. Be sure to get the necessary vaccinations, like hepatitis A and B, tetanus, and typhoid fever. Additionally, drinking plenty of bottled water and being cautious. With street food is always a good idea, especially for those with sensitive stomachs. Finally, Vietnam is a safe country for tourists. But like anywhere, it's always good to stay alert with your belongings, especially in more touristy areas. Use common sense, avoid isolated areas at night, and always have emergency numbers on hand. With all these practical tips, you're more than ready to explore the wonders of Vietnam. Remember, Vietnam is more than just a travel destination. It's a transformative experience, and with the right planning, your trip will be absolutely unforgettable. So are you feeling inspired to visit Vietnam yet? This is a country full of surprises, from its breathtaking landscapes to its fascinating culture and unique hospitality. Every corner of Vietnam has something special waiting for you. Now, if you're ready to plan your own trip, remember the tips we've shared. Choose the best time to travel, plan your transportation in advance, enjoy the amazing food, and don't miss the chance to meet the Vietnamese people who, with their hospitality, will make you feel right at home. If you enjoyed the video and are excited to visit Vietnam, don't forget to like, share with your friends, and of course, subscribe to the channel for more videos about the most fascinating destinations in the world. Leave a comment telling us which part of Vietnam you're most excited to explore and share your expectations.